Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is EJ Akadash here. So, welcome to the Steam game. Oh, whoops. Welcome to the Steam game, Detective Grimoire. So, something that I had suspected when playing the Flash game again after all these years was that we had actually been pronouncing it wrong the whole time, and that it was actually Grimoire. And I ended up looking it up just to be sure. Yeah, not only was it actually Grimoire, but apparently a grimoire is actually a book of a spell book. It's like, okay. Interesting. But yeah, this is something, it was on Steam, and it was always something I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, because, I love the Flash game. We liked the Flash game growing up, and so it was one of those franchises or games that came back in some way, shape, or form. Also, kind of just the look of this just makes me think of, like, I don't know. Anybody else getting, like, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory vibes or something? Also, Tom Vian, Adam Vian. Are they, like, brothers or something? I will say the artwork style, like the change, it didn't really look that appealing to me. But all the same, it is Detective Grimoire, so, I am intrigued, but I don't really know what to expect. And given that it doesn't say, like, The Secret of the Swamp or whatever as the subtitle, which I've seen in, like, the different artwork and stuff, I'm kind of wondering if this is actually a collection of Grimoire games, but we'll see. Area, the beginning. Okay. Headphones strongly recommended. Sound is important. You will need sound to properly experience this game. Armor games. And armor games production. We're just going in. As Grimoire. Right, because do they have, like, proper voice acting?
2025 last night, a murder occurred in a remote part of this swamp. A small tourist attraction, deep within the heart of the marsh.
Hold on. A tourist attraction? Here?
That must be our guy.
I don't get it. Why would anyone come here by choice?
I've explained this already.
Officer
this
James!
area is famous.
Famous. All I read was that some idiot thought they saw an alien here 100 years ago.
Get your facts straight for once. We're talking about a creature that's lived in this swamp for over 60 years.
Okay, so it's a 60-year-old alien. I still don't see why it matters.
If it matters to anyone, it's you. That creature is our prime suspect.
The murder suspect?
That's right. This is no Loch Ness monster. You need to be taking this seriously.
No, look, come on. How am I supposed to arrest something that might not exist?
You've always enjoyed a challenge before. You can start by reading this.
Our case file? There's not a lot of it.
Also, he's got a hat.
As usual, we only know the bare essentials at this point. You've always enjoyed a challenge before. You can start by reading this.
Our case file? There's not a lot of it.
Also, he's got a hat.
As usual.
Okay. Just doing a sound test. Richard, I love it. It is nice. It's like, no need to take it you know, when you're already established as, like, no need to take it too seriously, but, you know, still seriously enough, you know, you can... Also, yeah, just that intro is just like, boom, you're in. It's like, alright, here we go, we're starting this. The voice for Grimoire reminds me of somebody. Not really sure who, though. Richard Remington, founder of tourist attraction Boggy's Bog, was found dead outside his office at 20:45 last night. Exact cause of death unknown. 3 small wounds to the chest suggest an attack from a clawed creature. Slime around the wound and footprints found at the scene suggest the culprit was Boggy, a legendary swamp creature. Any of the 7 other people present in the swamp last night could hold vital information. Hello.
Our murder victim, Richard Remington, he was in charge of this, tourist attraction. Boggy's Bog? What a name.
Boggy is the name of our creature. Well, nowadays it is.
You mean that stupid cartoon character? I've heard of him. That thing is our murder suspect?
There's more to Boggy than the cartoon character, I promise you. This is the place it all began. You'll find out soon enough.
He loses the hat. That's so losing. I love it. It's a callback to, like, aren't you supposed to wear a hat? You know, whatever.
Your case file is in the top right. You can look at your clues and suspect profiles in here. When you've collected some, of course. I'll stay and guard our boat, so if you're confused, come back here and I'll help you.
Okay. Okay, so it seems to be point and click again.
That must be the entrance to Boggy's Bog. That must be the entrance.
Ah! Back so soon, Grimoire? What's troubling you?
Oh, if we needed any... if we needed any more proof. Where are we? You're bringing that back, the mustache.
So, where are we? It feels like the middle of nowhere.
That's a fairly accurate description. We've arrived at a tourist attraction known as Boggy's Bog. Legend has it that a mysterious creature lives in this swamp.
Right, that's Boggy.
Exactly. And in recent years, it seems somebody has tried to commercialize that legend. And the swamp itself.
But the owner was the murder victim, wasn't he?
Yes, unfortunately, he'll be unavailable for questioning.
You don't say.
Back so soon, Grimoire? What's troubling you?
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing.
Getting rusty, I see. Don't panic, I'll go over the basics. First of all, you can examine things you find in the swamp by tapping on them. My advice is to be thorough. You won't regret it.
What about the suspects?
That's simple. Just tap on anyone you meet and begin talking to them. You'll eventually be able to choose from a list of topics, some of which might not be available at first. So you'll need to visit each suspect several times. My advice is to be
thorough and I won't regret it. Yeah, I got it. Talk to everyone about everything.
If you must put it so bluntly, you can move around the swamp by selecting walk mode with the button on the bottom right, and then choosing a direction.
So, wait. What's the button on the top right?
That's the most important button of all. It opens your case file. It's where you keep all...
Oh, I remember. I keep all my notes in there. Everything about suspects, clues, and the areas I've been to.
Precisely. If you get lost, read through your case file. It should help you decide what you need to do next. Good luck. Ah! Back so soon, Grimoire? What's troubling you?
Your mustache is troubling me. That thing seems to be longer every time I see you.
You've been warned about this, detective. Don't talk about my facial hair, and I won't talk about yours.
What's wrong with mine? It's perfectly under control. It's trimmed and ready for action.
Grimoire, you're supposed to be investigating a murder. Stop wasting time.
No, I refuse.
The water is black and deep. My favorite kind. That's the biggest tree I've ever seen. A lot of fog and a lot of trees. I can't wait to visit that area. A simple wooden dock. Looks like it can just about hold my weight.
Alright, color me not only a little intrigued, but also amused. Let's see. It just kind of feel like a mobile game, doesn't it? Just a little bit. What is wrong with my... Oh, that's why. Okay. I was just like, why do I look so grainy? Nah, not necessarily. You know, games like this can be made for adults too. Just...
That's where I need to go. I can switch to walk mode with the button and... Oh, and if I'm feeling confident, I can turn off those sparkly hit icons in the options menu.
Wait, is that the... Is that the balloon girl?
Oh! Wow, you didn't get lost yet.
No, well, I only just got here. Who are you?
You don't remember. Of course, you're not great at remembering. I should be offended, though.
You're that weird gal from the fairground.
You're that weird girl from the fairground.
Saw your hat blow through here already. You must be slow, if it wouldn't even wait for you.
Well, if you'll let me, I'd better go after it. You can wait here and behave.
You'll get lost. I would never forgive myself if I let you go through without the map.
You have a map of the swamp?
Not anymore. I'm giving it to you.
You should really stay here. It's dangerous. There's been a murder. Although I suppose you know all about it already?
They're saying it was the creature, but it can't be him. He doesn't seem like a killing sort of creature. Nope. He's a different sort of creature.
Wait, what do you mean? If you... she disappeared. I might pretend I imagine her.
Yep. I knew it. She ain't human. Anyway, okay. I mean, she might be. I'm just like... It's just a weird... No.
Is an opportunity for a photographic memento. The two characters are an explorer and Boggy himself. Are they... fighting? I still don't quite understand why we have a tourist attraction here. Don't forget to use walk mode to move around. It's an old statue of Boggy. His feet are hidden in a bucket of murky water. The fence that seems to surround this entire area.
No, not omniscient, but she obviously does get around.
No clues, just mud.
Your name's Bud.
I still don't forget to use walk mode to move around. Just my luck, the gate's closed.
Might be.
Looks like I can move these metal latches around. I should just have to slide at least one of them out of the bottom of the lock. Then I'll be able to get through this gate. Probably.
Ah, I see. So that one is a no-go. Not a particularly secure lock, but does keep vermin now, so I imagine.
I don't forget to... Just my luck. Looks like I can move... I should just... Then I'll be... Probably.
Okay. Supposed to do something else there. Oh, wait a minute. It can be... Okay, it can be moved around. I didn't see the I didn't see the connection there for some reason there.
Hey, nice. I might get one of these from my office. This is the tourist attraction?
That was weird.
The whole thing just doesn't make sense to me. Let's do some thinking. Drag any two stray thoughts into those slots at the bottom, and flick through the connecting statements in between to make a sentence. Tap the confirm button to try it out. I just have to focus my thoughts and reach a conclusion. Boggy's Bog seems like the middle of nowhere.
Interesting.
The swamp is far too remote for the tourist attraction to make any money. It's really bugging me. What's the story behind this place? Apparently, there's a museum to the left and a cafe to the right. I'm not hungry though. This place is putting me off food.
Saw that.
There's a hollow part of the tree right at the front, but it's too dark to see inside. Note to self, don't fall in. Those trees are more dense. It's like a forest back there.
protest.
These flower petals seem a little out of place, lying on the ground over there. I should visit the crime scene before I do anything else. I think Officer James said it was to the west. A rather prominent tree stump looming over the wooden pathway. It's hard to ignore. Looks like this path leads towards the northwest corner of Boggy's Bog. I can't wait.
Sure.
There's a narrow path here leading up that hill and through the trees. It doesn't look inviting. I'm not sure it's part of the tourist attraction. I should visit the crime scene before I do anything. I think Officer James...
Ah, yes.
There are bizarre footprints with 3 toes leading up to the office door. And back down into those reeds by the water.
So I'm just guessing because of, you know, the ghost girl, or whatever you want to call her. Just her only name is Little Girl, or whatever. You know, the G-man of this series, lol. Time, Detective Grimoire. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm just, you know, going out on a limb. Well, not really that much, but just, okay. She seems to indicate that that Boggy is not actually responsible for the killing. Which, you know, he starts out as the prime suspect from the get-go, and the prime suspect, I mean, usually in a murder story, the prime suspect isn't actually the one, because that's part of the fun, you know.
I can't get in here without a key, and I don't feel like kicking the door down. Maybe if I get desperate later on. So, this is where they found Remington's body. There's an open window above Remington's body. One of the curtains is ripped and hanging on the outside. I can't get in here without a key. Maybe if I get...
Ah, yes.
I don't like it here. What's this? There's a lockpick dropped amongst the weeds down here in the water.
Grimoire? I don't know. I mean, he's got like a... It's like an American accent of some kind, I think.
I just have to work out which vine to break and tap that button.
Alright. Definitely got a good deal of puzzles in this game.
That's the one, but I wonder where this lockpick came from.
Yeah, that was pretty easy. Lockpick, discarded near the entrance to Remington's office. It was Edwin something, I think. It was in the opening credits. The only voice actor mentioned, actually. Most likely used by the murderer to break into Remington's office. Question mark, question mark. Map of tourist attraction. Generously donated by the mysterious little girl at the entrance. Right, I missed that she actually gave us a map again. When I'm exploring the swamp, I can access my map from the map button in the corner. A very helpful little girl, isn't she? Even too helpful, one might say. Oh, crap. Ignore that. Hopefully I didn't just erase my progress there. Hee hee. Whoops. Okay, okay. Whew. I accidentally exited out of the game. Don't do that. Oh, I see.
I can't get in here without a key. Maybe if I get desperate.
Got a lockpick, buddy.
I don't like it here.
What's this? I suppose. Oh.
Aha, some suspects. Let's get this investigation started. All right, let's see. Another suspect for my notebook.
That's a little rude.
No, I'm sorry. Did I say that bit out loud?
Maybe not. Maybe I can hear your thoughts.
So would you be able to answer my questions before I asked you?
Would you be able to question my answers before I tell you?
I could try.
I'm Bobby Burl, professional cameraman. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Detective Grimoire. I'm here to investigate last night's murder. Obviously.
Grimoire. Strange. Is that your first name?
It's my 23rd name, but it's one I like best. First name? What's a first name? It's my second name. Detective is my first name. Lol. All of these are funny.
It's actually my 23rd name, but it's the one I like the best. So you already told me what you do, but now, why would a cameraman be working here?
I go where I'm needed. Vincent wanted to come to the swamp, and I was happy to help.
Vincent Vanderpeer. You mean that man standing on that rock over there?
That's right. I've worked with him for many years.
Is he your boss?
Oh, I don't know about that. We work together. He's tried to film here before, but he never got permission until about a week ago.
Oh, really? But why did you want to come here in the first place?
If you're looking for a reason to write down in your notebook, I'm sure he can tell you if you ask him. I'm just the guy who carries around the camera.
You always carry that camera with you?
Most of the time.
You were here yesterday, I presume? Last night?
Yes, I was.
Here, in this clearing?
No, I was over at the cafe getting something to eat. Richard Remington was there too.
Remington? You saw him last night? Just before the murder?
That's right, I saw him. He left the cafe looking rather ill. I offered to help, but he just wanted to go back to his office. He looked like he had a lot on his mind.
He was ill yesterday?
Perhaps it was something he ate. What is it? Some evidence from last night's murder? You should ask someone else. Try showing it to somebody different.
Very well.
Yes, do you have a message for me?
No, I don't think so.
Then why are you here? I'm incredibly busy.
You don't look it. Who are you, anyway?
What a question. You're serious? I am Vincent Vanderpeer,
The famous movie director?
What?
the artist, the visionary, the auteur. I'm a man of many talents.
This artwork reminds me of something, like this art style. Not sure what though. And if, or maybe I do know what it reminds me of, but I don't know the name. Let's hope you have a talent for answering my questions.
That is a very talented beard you've got, at least.
You're in my light. Could you take a few steps back, please?
But then I'd be too far away to talk to you.
I know.
Can anyone just walk in here and start filming? Vincent Vanderpeer only recently got permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp. I wonder if Mr. Vanderpeer has been breaking rules. Or maybe he'll have an excuse. What's a famous guy like you doing in a place like this?
Quite. I'm sure you're thinking, why doesn't he send an assistant? But that's not the way this director works.
But what are you doing?
I'm feeling, I'm experiencing, I'm discovering. This area, the history, the atmosphere, it's the perfect setting for my next film. I'm on a scouting mission to get to know this swamp before I begin work on the latest masterpiece in a string of masterpieces.
You're making a movie about Boggy? About the swamp creature?
Of course. He's a fascinating individual, isn't he? So mysterious.
No idea. I haven't met him yet. Is that your cameraman over there?
Yes, that's right. Bobby Burl, my faithful right-hand man. Well, faithful enough, you know.
No, I don't know.
He's an expert cameraman. Really knows his trade, of course. But he gets a bit muddled when it comes to priorities.
Like how? You mean he's lazy? He doesn't look lazy. He looks a bit scary.
Oh no, nothing of the sort. He just has a little hobby that sometimes distracts him from his work. But I wouldn't want anyone else shooting for me.
Indeed.
Were you working yesterday? Here in the swamp, I mean?
Indeed I was working, very hard indeed, well into the night.
Hard work, is it? Getting to know the swamp?
You jest, but yesterday I was getting even more involved than usual, yes. Difficult to comprehend, I know.
So what kind of work were you doing?
Well, I was, unable to find my faithful cameraman last night. He had hidden himself quite completely from view.
Bobby Burrow, right? Did you need him to film for you?
Always. But being a resourceful type of man, I stepped up and took on the responsibility myself. I was filming in this exact area, in fact.
You were filming? Last night? Here?
Yes, at the time of the murder, I believe. But wait, I know what you're thinking. Now, don't forget, I'm not here to shoot some experimental documentary. I have
You're
no
here to shoot
interest in
somebody
late-night
else.
surveillance footage.
Did you see anything at all? What is it you were filming?
The water. I was filming the water. It's a fascinating subject, one that has me captivated to the point where
So, you didn't see anything useful? Got excited there for a minute.
Nothing useful to you, my good detective, but there are some odd sounds on the audio track. Nothing but wild animals going about their nighttime rituals, I'm sure.
Is there something I should ask the cameraman? Vincent Vanderpeer told me that Bobby Burrell was nowhere to be found last night. Simple enough. What was Mr. Burrell doing last night that meant he couldn't help out his boss?
Footage recorded last night at the exact time of the murder, filmed on Vincent Vanderpeer. Clearing on the west side of the swamp near the crime scene. There is nothing to see, but various clues can be heard on the audio track. Listen to them in order. Oh, I see. Like a gunshot? So I guess what I'm kind of thinking is like, yeah, like the lockpick was used. You know, get in the door or whatever. Right, the curtain was ripped. It's like the door's open. Remington is surprised. A gunshot or something? I'm not sure what that is. Remington's death's cry or something. Maybe that's the window opening? that's like his death cry or something. Ripping the curtain was ripped, right? Thud. He goes out of the window onto the pier. Clang. Maybe this isn't the window? I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with the lockpick. But I'm pretty sure this is him falling out of the window, because ripping is like the curtain, I'm guessing, and thud is when he lands on the pier. Interesting.
Oh? Vincent's work, I see. I'm glad he knows how to use the camera at least.
What do you think all those noises are?
Well, judging by the time this was recorded, I'd be able to make a pretty good guess.
That's all you want to say? Alright. Still not sure what this means. He's worked with Vanderpeer for years. Secret passion and hobby on the side.
I don't think it's a window, but
What's
its
your
hatch is
theory?
shut at the moment. I can't see inside. This side of the museum is surrounded by blue and red flowers.
Oh, silly me.
I heard from Mr. Vanderpeer over there that you were nowhere to be found last night.
Didn't I say I was at the cafe?
Yeah, you did. But your director needed you for some filming, and he couldn't find you. What were you doing that was so important?
Well, let's see. After I ate, I had a walk around the swamp. I didn't have my camera, so I was free to stretch my legs for once.
Where was your camera? Don't you carry it around with you all the time?
No, not all the time.
You left it with Vanderpeer, and he used it instead that night.
That's right, he was looking after that camera. So I went for a late-night stroll. This place is beautiful in the evenings.
You just walked around? You didn't do anything? Didn't see anyone?
Well, I can't say that. I have various ways to pass the time, you know.
Said you had a hobby on the side.
Vanderpeer said you had a hobby on the side.
Is that what he said? Well, yes, he's right. I brought 2 cameras with me when I came here. I left my video camera, yes, but I have another one. It's much smaller, and it only takes black and white photographs. You know the kind I mean?
A really old one?
Yes, I suppose so. I've always enjoyed traditional photography, and this place is a wonderful opportunity to take some pictures of a natural environment.
So, you were having some time off to take black and white photographs? For fun?
Only one photograph. You have to be disciplined when you're not using a digital camera.
Can I see it?
Of course. I took it near the woods at the back of the swamp. It's quite an interesting shot, but the light qualities weren't perfect. Here we are. Feel free to take a look.
Wait, what? This is a photo?
I haven't developed it yet. I only took it last night. Just brush the developing fluid over the photo to reveal the image.
I don't think that's quite how that works, but... Whoa.
What? Is that Boggy? The swamp creature just standing in the water?
It could be. Personally, I'm not convinced, but I'll let you decide for yourself.
I have a feeling it's like maybe somebody in a suit, in an outfit, but we'll see.
What?
Yes, for some reason I didn't notice, or I don't know, didn't quite notice this part. Yeah, compared to that other thing that we saw.
I heard this isn't the first time you've tried to film here.
Where? In the swamp? What are you talking about?
Denied you the filming permission.
Remington has denied you the filming permission in the past.
I'm guessing that the little
That.
jingle
Nothing but
means
the natural process
I
of
picked the
being in a
correct
profession
one.
like mine. Every situation simply requires the right approach before the gears start turning smoothly. You understand, I'm sure.
Why did Remington not want you filming here? And why did he change his mind?
It wasn't even up to him. This area is protected, you know. There are certain rules, certain regulations. I encounter this kind of thing all the time, really.
That doesn't explain why he changed his tune. It's a little suspicious.
Why would you say that?
A famous movie director suddenly gets his way? I wonder how that happened. Time to use my notebook. Just drag an item onto the paper to draw the idea.
This would be like threatening, right? This would be like bribery. Would this be like an autograph? So what would this be then?
That can't be it. Right. That's the one.
Okay, so it was just as simple as that.
I think you bribed Remington to get the filming rights.
Well, bribe is a strong word. It was just a little arrangement between friends.
Just a
Nothing
little
worth getting upset
encouragement.
about. I simply promised him a cut of my next movie's profits. It made sense, since he owned the area anyway. Just a favor for a favor.
So you would have owed him money.
Only a small percentage, simply out of courtesy. And not for a long time, either.
Okay. Very interesting.
That museum is quite a nice building, which makes it look even more out of place in a swamp. Is it being held up on wooden supports? It's bizarre.
Looks quite, yeah. Looks a little wonky, like it's about to collapse any minute. Yeah, that's a fair point.
That museum is quite a nice build. Which is it? There's less light back there. Those trees are getting thicker and thicker. I don't think it's a window, but this hatch is shut at the moment. This side of the museum is surrounded by blue and red flowers.
Kind of looks like a Christmas tree.
It's a stepping stone path that goes past the museum and into the woods. So glad I'm wearing my best shoes today.
Perfect. These are my best shoes. I hate this jungle.
That's the logo for Boggy's Bog. So, I'm guessing this museum is an official part of the tourist attraction. I hope they don't charge an entrance fee. That museum is quite a nice... Wait, is it... The door's jammed unless I can get these brass handles out of the way. Seems like I can rotate them around, just until the gap in the middle is clear. That top hat guy would have so struggled with this one. Let's see here. This journal belonged to the explorer who first discovered Boggy in this swamp 60 years ago. I'd better take a look at this. This journal, it's full of drawings and notes all about Boggy. It seems to be the centerpiece of the entire museum.
So I wonder if, yeah, so there's that weird thing I'm seeing. It's like a little window, whatever, when it's like going between like cutscenes or something. I wonder if this game is like operating off of like some kind of flash emulator. Journal recorded 60 years ago by the explorer. Swamp. The only record of Boggy existing contains notes and sketches on the appearance of the swamp creature. Boggy is shown with 3 small claws in each arm. Boggy's feet are always hidden in the water. There seems to be a page ripped from the back.
There's a little door in the wall here. I think it leads outside. It's locked, though. Models of Boggy's claws. Hold on. What's this? Something doesn't seem right here. I think I should try arranging these models into pairs. Something seems out of place.
That of a toad frog, 2 pounds of small thumb.
I don't think these gloves are part of the exhibit. It looks like someone tried to hide them here.
Yeah, they kind of look a bit more like oven mitts. Slippers are not part.
So,
Let me guess, you don't work here, do you? I wonder if that makes you the first tourist I've seen today.
you're incorrect, Detective. I am no mere tourist.
How did you know I was a detective? Was it my stylish trench coat? My sensitive, inquisitive manner?
It was the clueless expression on your face.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's the one.
Right. That's it. You've done it now. What's your name?
I go by Folder. Agent Folder. What are you doing?
I'm doing a drawing of your beautiful face. So, if you're not a tourist, and you don't work here,
I am a scholar, an academic. I'm here to research the past and uncover the future.
so you're visiting the museum for fun.
Fun! Oh, there's nothing so simple as fun to be had here. I come to this museum night and day to study its secrets.
Ah, what kind of secrets? It's just a museum about Boggy, right? The swamp creature.
He's one of the most intriguing modern examples of cryptozoology.
What?
Fascinating
He's got a
combination
freaking
of
talent
scientific
drawer.
fact and wild speculation.
I'm with you on the speculation front.
I just noticed that.
Although, come to think of it, people have been hinting that I should find out about the history of this creature.
A wise suggestion. And you've come to the right person. My knowledge far exceeds anyone else you might have met so far.
So, you'll help me?
I suppose I could divulge some of my findings with you, if you're in the mood for a little light reading. Let me find it for you. Oh yeah, this'll do. Something for beginners at least.
This is like pretty different. It's like this one is like the happy or just kind of the funny, you know, cartoon version or whatever, and then this one is like, I don't know, the Tim Burton DC adaptation or something. Information about Boggy collected by Agent Folder. Boggy Swamp became a protected area after reports of hunting in the area. Boggy's appearance has changed from the original sketches, in which he has 3 claws on each arm. The modern character has simple fin-like arms instead, right, to make him less threatening. No footprints were recorded in the journal, but some experts believe that information is out there somewhere. Yep. Those are them. Which that one seems a bit sort of like a blend of this and this. It's like this sort of in between.
So, Mr. Folder.
Agent Folder.
Yeah, were you here yesterday? What were you doing last night?
Ultra
I was
nerd.
here in the museum, going through my files one final time before disappearing into the night.
Don't museums usually close in the evenings?
They do. I've never been one to worry about other people's schedules. I come and go as I please. There's a key to every lock, Detective.
Just dot
Oh,
the.
so you have the key to the museum?
Of course I don't. Why would you think that?
Well,
Once again, that clueless expression. I use a lockpick and get in through the small side door. I have a right to be here, you see. Remington has no business locking me out, so I don't let him.
You just admitted to breaking the law. If everyone did that, my job would be a lot easier.
It's not my best lockpick. This new one's cheap. I used to own one, a superior model. Unfortunately, I misplaced it in one of the darker corners of the swamp, so
I'm writing down your confession about sneaking around here at night.
Then what are you gonna do? Report me to Remington? Good luck, my friend.
I need to pick my questions carefully.
Who's Harper? Did that?
The lockpick I found near Remington's body might belong to Agent Folder. As far as I know, Agent Folder is experienced with lockpicks. I wonder if he's hiding something. I have a bone to pick with you.
Are you setting yourself up for a joke? Something about a lockpick?
Maybe. Who knows? Stop distracting me. I'm trying to interrogate you.
My apologies. Go ahead.
Interrogate?
So, what are we showing Folder now? Where did I find this again? I found a lockpick at the scene of the crime.
Oh, apparently you did. Why does this concern me?
So you're always scared to lock in with him. Dude.
You already admitted to owning one of these, and how you're ever so happy to come and go as you please with it, am I right? Be honest.
Luckily for me, Detective, I was honest with you. I believe I have already explained that second lockpick before you even found it.
You lost your lockpick in the swamp and had to buy a new one.
That's right. I appreciate you finding it for me. However, I won't ask for it back. Apparently, it has since become some diabolical instrument in the art of murder.
Yeah, it's an important piece of evidence.
Something worth noting is that nerds, ultra nerds in particular, can be known for cosplay. It's just a thought.
What's this? Looks like the stuff in the water has been moved around recently.
Okay, so anytime I see like a bunch of like bubbles or something, there's something to be had.
Maybe if I reposition them, I'll find a clue.
The reason I kept doing that was that soundbite I'm pretty sure I've heard in the Titanic game before.
What's this? Looks like the stuff in the water has been moved around recently. Maybe if I reposition them, I'll find a clue.
Reposition them. Oh, silly me. Okay, I see it. Okay. Okay.
I recognize that footprint. It's the same as the one found at the crime scene.
Right.
What's this? This staircase is a tree. And this tree is a staircase. And this place is so weird. The rock path leading back towards the museum. It's like a little forest back here. It's like a little forest. It's like a little forest. This staircase is and this place is so weird.
Ah, I just saw a screenshot of this.
Someone please tell me why there's a house here. Well, the lights are on. Maybe somebody's home.
Why, you never heard of a treehouse, my man? I mean, you know, as, you know, actually homey like this, you know. Maybe not so much, but... Oh, sorry.
Someone please tell me what... Well... It feels like I've stepped into nighttime. What happened to the sun? It feels like I've... It feels like... The latch is broken on this door. Seems I can fix it with those 3 cogs if I just put them in the right place. Once they're on the right pins, I can move the handle at the bottom to try and open the door.
Okay. Okay, that doesn't seem to make a difference there. Okay, so I can, yeah, that's cool. I can test my progress.
Perfect. I am amazing.
Don't let it go to your head, pal. Nice leaf hair there, bud.
You just walked straight into my house, did you?
I'm paid to walk into people's houses.
I'm a detective. I'm paid to walk into people's houses.
Normally, I have methods for dealing with unwanted attention, but I can make exceptions for harmless idiots.
Do you get any attention up here?
Most of the time, people like to leave me alone. But I don't think you're going to, are you?
No. I could make an excuse.
These character
and say it's my job to
designs
ask you
seem
about
to
last
get
night, but
a bit
to be
more
honest, I climbed all
bizarre.
the way up here, and I just like being indoors.
Well, if you insist on staying, I'll tell you. I'm Lady Weybridge, and I think you might be climbing up the wrong trees.
I'm Detective Grimoire.
What are you, the
and I
resident
think
witch
I
or
might agree
something?
with you. What do you do here? Did you work for Richard Remington?
I was living here before that man was even born. And I have absolutely nothing to do with him, or his little tourist attraction.
You're exaggerating. How long have you been here? Just in this
It is a
treehouse?
swamp, after all.
What do you do up here?
I've been here longer than anyone. Even longer than, well, anyone.
I like numbers.
60 years, something like that.
What have you been doing for that time? If you don't mind me asking.
have many reasons to be here. But I won't bore you with all the details of my life.
I'm sure there's one detail worth writing down.
I like to study the plants and flowers in this area. I've learned many things from them.
What about this little chemistry set you've got on your table?
I wouldn't call it a chemistry set.
Yep.
But if you bring me an object that has liquid on it, or inside it, I'll tell you what that
Yep, she's the
liquid
resident
consists of.
swamp witch. I knew it.
How do you do that?
Chemistry.
Or just a crazy old chemist that lives in a swamp. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, something worth noting. 60 years. That was like 60 years ago. Was like the last sighting of, like, allegedly the last sighting of Boggy, was it not? Page from Weybridge is, and also she's called Lady Weybridge, you know. Page from Weybridge's book of pressed flowers contains information about all the flowers in the swamp and where they grow. The green and red species only grow around the side door of the museum and can't be found anywhere else. Okay.
Your job is to ask me about what happened last night.
Do you even know what happened last night?
I know more than you might imagine.
Oh, that sounds useful. Can you tell me? What were you doing?
I was here, in my house, by myself.
And also she's ugly.
What else?
That's it.
Thanks. Just give me a minute to write all this down.
The slime, yeah. I was thinking that earlier, but thanks for making it a bit more obvious, game.
Let's see. First thing we do is put the sample of liquid into the cauldron. Then tap the faucet.
Uh-huh. That is a flash sound if I've ever heard it.
Color of that
Everyone.
liquid with these ingredients.
Okay. So just a little color theory, eh? Or blueberries and dandelions.
Got it! Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes. Let's see. First, then tap the...
Okay.
And now...
What are those, almonds?
Got it! Now I'll write it... that looks pretty similar to last time.
It do be.
No, thank you.
This is a 60-year-old journal. It was on display in a museum.
I know what it is.
I thought you might.
I have nothing good to say about that man, so I won't say anything at all.
Okay then. Reminds me a bit of like, so it's like, you know, watching like a bit of like Perry Mason or something, and just like oftentimes the murderer is not who you think it is at all. But there are a lot of other characters who are, you're just like, you know, okay, you're not guilty, but you should still get in trouble for something.
I'm not even sure who that is. You should ask someone else. A fascinating old woman who lives in a wonderful treehouse. I heard she wasn't so keen on visitors, though. Show it to someone who doesn't live in a tree. I'm not even sure who that is.
Uh-huh.
If you bring me something with liquid on it, I might be able to help you.
This is like an oven? Or is it just a boiler? It's so old-fashioned it hurts my brain. The tree comes straight through the middle of the house. It even has little drawers carved into it. Okay, even I'll admit, that's pretty cool. The tree comes straight... Okay. There's a whole load of needles and wool on that shelf. Or should I say yarn? I just don't know anymore. I'm indoors. What a treat. A little blanket on a little bed in a little house. It makes very little sense. The owner of this house seems to enjoy reading. Though, I'm not sure what else there is to do up here, actually.
Like actual grimoires? Lol.
Check out that sunlight beaming through the window. It's so bright I should have brought my sunglasses. The tree comes... Okay, a little blanket on a little bed in a little house. It makes...
Very little sense. Lol.
I'm indoors.
Trick or...
Someone please... Well...
You can put that away. I can't help you with it. No, thank you. They're samples of flowers that grow in this area. 2 of them you don't see very much anymore. And 1 of them only grows around the museum. If you bring me something with liquid on it, I'm...
Yeah, don't have the,
Predictably, a trash can. And I just can't resist taking a look inside. The glamorous life of a detective. My favorite part of the job. Maybe there's something underneath the trash in here. Hello, what's this? Just a piece of paper?
regarding the gear.
Or something more sinister?
Yes. These look like designs for a boggy costume.
Really talking about a swamp creature here?
Oh look, Coils and Co Fairground. Little Easter egg. The weather tomorrow, my lost hat. This, maybe?
The costume design I found in the trash can explains what Burrow's black and white photo is showing me. My detective's intuition is kicking in. That black and white photograph, I'm not sure I'm looking at the real Boggy here, and I think these designs I found in the trash can might be the answer. I'll ask around, see if anybody knows anything about this. Oh, and I should start looking for the costume itself. If I can find that, there'll be some pretty impressive evidence.
Huh. A deadly disguise.
I have something for you.
Another gift already. Where are you keeping all this stuff? You don't even have pockets in that dress.
I don't need a pocket to carry a key.
What key?
I don't know. You could try it on any door you like. Although, I recommend you try it on that office door.
Remington's office?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that seems like a good place to stop. Yeah. It definitely has its own charm. It's, you know, and it's also fun, and it does remind me of, you know, playing the original, Detective Grimoire, so, you know, it's not terribly, or, you know, it's not too much of a departure, and, you know, some of the things are a little different, but, you know, it's still, you know, and it's also fun, it's funny, you know, so, you know, I'm enjoying it so far, you know, does make me look forward to playing it some more, so, anyway, thank y'all so much for watching, as always, God bless, and I'll see y'all next time. Ciao.